best friend I've ever had in 24 years of breathing oxygen. Dear miss, if I had a girl like you, then I know that I'd never wanna swap again. Dear miss, how the fuck could you fuck me up so much just by knowing me for 16 months? Dear miss, leave me lost for words. Dear miss, first crush, first push over the plank into the world, kaplush. First rush, first blush, first big denial, first punch that really hurt, first taste of bile, first splurt of cursed blood to burst through my shirt like giving birth to an alien that falls down and dies in the dirt. First object of all of my affection, first deep confusion, first big rejection. Why were you so certain I'd heard you the first time you told me that our friendship was a curse? What made you assume it had even occurred to me that this wouldn't work? Dear miss, I'm so sensitive and gentle. The last thing I'd want to do is make you go mental. I sit you down and preach that you should think before you speak. I sit you down and preach that you should think before you speak. And then I say sorry, but we can't be friends. This is where my support and loyalty ends. Go now, it's time to get on with your life. I need you to know that even though I'm the one that cut with the knife, I won't be there to stitch up your wounds for you. Why is this coming as a shock? I assumed you knew. Anyway, I've got a long day ahead of me and you've got places to be. So before you can comprehend the fact that this is the last of my face you'll see, please leave. I'm too busy to clarify why I won't reply to a single word you write, even though you're obviously trying with all your might to stop a beautiful thing from ending in a big ugly fight. Dear miss, Dutch is my first language, but even if you write to me by hand with the blandest English, I still won't understand it. I tell you that it's too much that you're demanding when you say, I just wanna know why you're pissed off, and find forgiveness before we both lift off and fly to other sides of the world. And before we die, don't I deserve a goodbye? I wanted to say I was sorry, but you wouldn't listen, and now there's a quarry that I keep on digging, and it's full of feelings of constantly bleeding when I should be healing. And I don't know why I'm not, why it won't stop. It's like I got shot in the heart. Been learning a little bit about forgiveness. You see, I used to think this shit was so easy, but I never did witness what it was like for somebody to trip over this heartstring upon my sleeve and flip this switch that's positioned to rip things like lick rings from lips, sting the shit out of my soul, leave a hole of abyss. Then somehow when there's nothing left to take, you take the piss. I try to understand that it's a mistake and that's all it is, and that all of this is nothing but a big misunderstanding, an unforeseeable clash of feelings and crash landing of the vessel that carried our love. And I try to tell myself that maybe you just misunderstood, then you're just a soul whose intentions are good. I'm sure you never meant to hurt me, and it will do no good to stay sore forevermore should you continue to ignore me. And let's face it, it's far too late for you to say you're sorry. These scars are already pouring their pus in torrents, their marks have been scored, and like Zorro, this sorrow is haunting and warping my flesh and muscle, because the bullet is buried too deep for me to reach. I can't just fish it out in a hurry. So now I understand that forgiveness comes from the heart. So as long as this pain still lives inside of me, as long as there are nights that I get cried to sleep from trying to keep my mind from sneaking off to push rewind on the record of time and play it on repeat, or fast forward into the sneak preview of me and you finally seeing each other again. And go and over 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 the conversation where I'm explaining how you damaged me, then I haven't forgiven you. I'm willing to.